They are members of different civil society organizations under the umbrella of the Gender-Based Violence Platform in Fako Division who are out to launch activities for 16 days of activism to end gender-based violence in their communities and the nation at large. They began with an advocacy walk from the Women Empowerment Center in Mile 1, descending to Half Mile, the center town, passing through gardens to the Limbe Center Police Station, making a U-turn to Mid-Farms Porter and back to the Women Empowerment Center. They are carrying messages to create awareness for the population to understand that gender-based violence is a criminal act and is punishable by the judiciary. Lilian Limunga Luma is the Divisional Delegate of Women Empowerment and the Family for Fako. She used the occasion to call on the various civil society actors to invest their time, energy and money to prevent violence against women and the girl child, just like the theme of this year invites.
We are all gathered here to make sure that we create awareness against gender-based violence. We know that in Limbe there have been a high increase recently in gender-based violence, especially with the ongoing crisis that is ravaging our communities. So we have a lot of cases. That is why we have come out in our numbers so that we can create awareness and we make the people understand that any form of gender-based violence that is perpetrated is a criminal act.
The police women of the gender desk of the Limbe Central Police Station couldn't have been left out of this advocacy work as they are playing a formidable role in the fight against gender-based violence in the city of Limbe. They told this reporter that the number of gender-based violence cases in Limbe has increased as a result of the influx of IDPs who find Limbe a safe haven as a result of the armed conflict in the northwest and southwest regions.
So we are here to make the population to know that we are there with them, to see how we can fight against this gender-based violence, because in our zone here, northwest and southwest, there are so many women and girl child who are suffering from this event.
Elvis Wemgong is the Executive Director of the Organization for Gender, Civic Engagement and Youth Development, dubbed OGCEYOD. He equally doubles as the President of the Fako Gender-Based Violence Platform.
As you see, we already finished with the advocacy walk today. Tomorrow, we are going to be in different institutions, starting with the Seka Baptist College here in Limbe, and we are going to move to a second primary and a nursery school in Busumbu, to sensitize these children, as well as we'll be going to different communities, because most often we feel that when we talk about gender-based violence, it's far from us. It's happening only at the level of the villages. But here in the cities, we have countless number of children and women who are being violated.
For 16 days, the Gender-Based Violence Platform in Fako will be visiting schools, churches, offices, and markets to create awareness on the dangers of gender-based violence to the society and how victims can have access to justice.